Come take a ride with Gypsy. All right, this one's for air signs. This is the 1/1 portal shadow voices. I heard everything. All right, so Venus is in retrograde at this time. This can talk about love situations in many forms. I did get a few phrases for you guys. So Gemini, intense love and romantic passion. Libra, keep yourself busy doing something you love. Aquarius, let someone else pay for your lunch. All right, so with the pre-shuffle with this one, I got the 8 of Swords, the Father of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. All right, so some of you might be dealing with some toxic energy, whether it's, picking yourself apart. For others of you, this is choosing not to engage in arguments or conversations that just make you feel like shit. Is what I'm picking up. The 8 of Swords can talk about fears and stuff like that. But overall, it can talk about interference. It has a feel where somebody else is taking away another person's feelings. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna use this one first. We'll do the vintage deck first. All right. There's somebody here that feels alone in their thoughts. And it's creeping into feelings. Somebody here might not be as busy as they normally are. For some of you, this might be a coping skill for not overthinking. The Devil and the Moon. For some of you, this is seasonal depression, getting over the holidays. The worst is behind you. First card out, 7 of Cups. That's interesting. Somebody here is confused or unsure of, let me see, what are you unsure of? Love. If somebody even loves them. I'm not sure if somebody is lacking love with themselves or if they're looking for love with another person. Somebody's feelings are hurt. Feeling rejected. Somebody might have gotten burned in a situation. The 4 of Cups is here in reverse. This can talk about, multiple offers of, for some of you, it's explanations. Others of you, it's expressions of love, affection. But somebody's not communicating clearly enough unless it has to do something to go within their favor. Somebody feels manipulated. Okay. Manipulated. Somebody feels like somebody only offers them things to persuade them in certain situations. Oh, I don't like what I'm seeing here, guys. The World. Somebody feels unsupported. I keep hearing work. Somebody doesn't like somebody's type of work, or somebody keeps somebody from working. Being able to productively complete certain tasks, Be a part of a team. For some of you, this sounds like a bad boss. Or somebody's bossy. Somebody keeps trying to make another person happy, but it doesn't seem to matter which direction they go. The outcome is the same. Somebody's like, well, I need this. And then you give it to them, and then they're still unhappy. For some of you, this sounds like an abusive relationship. For others of you, this is a work situation that's about to fall apart. For some of you, it's a marriage. It's in reverse. Somebody keeps making somebody feel like something is just not good enough. I feel like somebody's removing themselves from a situation. I did just pull the Wheel of Fortune. This can suggest that the issue isn't you. If you're just not fitting into a work situation, or things are not going well in your relationship, you kind of have to ask yourself what else is going on. I feel like somebody might be covering up, things they're involved with or dealing with. For some of you, this is mental illness. The Hermit and the Star. Somebody feels like they're in the dark about certain situations. With the Hermit and the Moon, this can talk about being in the dark about certain situations. Take it how it resonates. Let's see if we can bring some light into the situation. If somebody's asking somebody to come back to a situation, and somebody's unsure. The Star again. Only this one's in reverse. Somebody doesn't believe that a situation is going to change at this point. Somebody's trying to stand by the idea of love and connections. For some of you, this is somebody being afraid of how they'll look. Image. Image-wise is what I'm hearing. Somebody feels like their image has been damaged. Nine of Wands. Power. Two of Stones with the Four of Cups. Man, I feel like a situation already ended here for you guys, and somebody's just in contemplation mode. For some of you, you may have lost a job and a relationship at the same time. And somebody's just sitting like wounded in this headspace, not talking to themselves good in the mirror. Somebody needs to work on that. I feel like somebody here owes somebody an apology, and it's not going to happen. The devil. If somebody has other, not seeing eye to eye, somebody else has other ideas of how a situation played out. Mother of Stones and the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody here has had to go solo. And they're not liking having to go solo. If some of you have asked for help and situation has fallen apart, somebody might be in an energy where they're blaming or pointing fingers at other people of why something didn't progress or why something didn't work out, and somebody needs to let that go. Daughter of Stones. There's a lot of earth energy here. But it feels like an earthquake. I keep hearing your mistakes are not somebody else's fault. And it looks like somebody here has exhibited something. And literally counting or taking other factors into account. Something doesn't add up here is what I'm hearing. Like I'm getting a vision of somebody explaining something to another person and it doesn't make sense. And somebody's aware now why it makes sense. And it looks like somebody lost something and is now in a place of regret or pushed somebody aside with blame or fault, and then truth coming to the surface. Maybe that's what's going on. There's some judgment here. Somebody feels like they misjudged somebody and they regret it. And somebody might have asked somebody to take sides. It didn't go well. Somebody felt like they took the wrong side. And they're seeing where things went wrong at this point. Gossip. Somebody made a situation fall apart and then somebody watched them go make another situation fall apart is what it looks like. The 5 of Wands here, like that, I mean, that talks about like multiple people being involved. 3 of Stones in reverse. And the 7 of Cups. Somebody's upset. Jealousy. For whatever reason that someone was forced to take sides. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Somebody's leaving a situation and wanting to go back to a previous situation to reconcile. The Hermit is here 3 times. Someone has had to take a long look in the mirror or take a long time out, break. The Sun. Someone may have shed some light on the situation. I heard truth was shown. Justice. Wanted to come out reverse. Someone is abusing how another person feels about them to get what they want. Somebody doesn't want to listen anymore. These people might not be talking at this point. Somebody's waiting for a shit show to erupt. Somebody really feels like they've lost something. The Knight of Pentacles. If somebody feels like somebody was obligated to fix something or be a part of something, and somebody has completely refused to fix or be a part of that. Like, I'm literally seeing a house fall apart. That can be figurative. Oh, and then I pull a house card. All right. This one's emotionally, though, man. Like, for some of you, this might have to do, with children, whether it's, being a guide or, being there, financial responsibility, communications, whatever the situation may be, somebody's not there for them. Four of Wands. Someone can't even reach another person. Nine of Wands. Page of Pentacles in reverse. God, you guys are so hard to read right now. Somebody's guarded. There's like a standoff here. Somebody just feels so let down. So let down. And you know what? Like, it seems like somebody's asking somebody to be a part of something that they shouldn't. I feel like somebody here learned a huge lesson of who to ask for help or who not to ask for help. I feel this group of people has had to deal with similar situations like this before, where they've realized that they were on their own or had to do things a certain way, and then letting themselves down because they asked the wrong people to be a part of that. This might be a karmic lesson that you guys are learning. Maybe some of you are being pushed back towards, family. if this was a friend situation. See what we can get going for you. I feel like you guys need to leave this situation behind in order to move forward. Someone's in a place of ego, man. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Because the Seven of Cups is here twice. Somebody was so locked in the past that it sabotaged a future situation, is what it looks like. And someone was left high and dry. Let's see if we can get a moon card for you. Maybe. Here we go. Don't let your past hold you back. For real. Somebody is literally getting in their own way, allowing past situations to destroy future situations that can turn into something that'll blossom, be financially lucrative. For others of you, this is relationship situations and not submitting to what you're seeing. That might be why the Hermit is here 3 times. It's things that you have not seen yet clearly and need time to step back and assess the situation or look at the situation a little bit differently. Somebody might be insanely triggered from their past situations because they're going through healing, is what it feels like. Do one more card. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. All right, for those of you who are needing help, make sure that the people that you're asking for help are people that can actually be there for you. Or is your workload too much? Are you in the right line of work? Things might need to be downsized or minimalized in order for you to keep moving forward, is what I'm picking up. All right, that's all I got for you. Gypsy out.